How to make money online. Dun, dun, dun. A question we all want answers to. Make money online so you can keep traveling. Wow, this is a difficult one. And I would also just like to point out that it is actually not all it's cracked up to be. I mean, it's really nice traveling around the place, but making money online and traveling is completely different to just traveling, period. Like literally, I spend a lot of my time on the computer. I spend a lot of my time not socializing, not going on adventures. It's a little bit to do with my personality traits, I guess. But also, if I'm making consistent content, then I'm spending a lot of time on my computer. I absolutely love it. I also think it is 10 times better than sitting at the computer at a 9-to-5 job in your home country, if that's not what you want to be doing. So yeah, today's video is how to travel long-term. I guess I would like to call it long-term travel, not just like working online and traveling, because it's not just exactly how it works unless you're very lucky and work very, very hard. I just really wanted to share what I do in order to travel long-term successfully. And yeah, I hope these tips help. I've been traveling for the last 2.5 years, I think now. I left at the end of 2017. I've been home once since then, just for a few months over the summer that's just been. And yeah, I think to first start traveling, first of all, you need to save. You need to save a lump sum of money that's going to help you have the freedom and space to travel and then still keep working towards this making money online, because it's not going to happen overnight like that. It's even better if you're working towards it whilst you're saving to go traveling. Like start trying to maybe build up a social media presence on your Instagram, get people following you, start sharing videos if you want to make videos, you know, if you want to sell t-shirts, then just start selling t-shirts from home online. Before I get into the different forms of things you can do, yeah, just start doing it at home before you're traveling. It helps a lot just to like get your foot in the door and start connecting with the people that you want to connect with. I did this, I think, for about 1 year before I went traveling, or just under 1 year, and this really helped me a lot. I can't recommend it enough. I'm not going to go into like the saving tips to go traveling, because I've actually got a blog post on that. I'll link it down below, and there's heaps of other videos about saving to go traveling. Maybe I could make one about it. Let me know down below. But yeah, making money online. Secondly, making money online, you really definitely have to invest a bit of your own money first. So I have a website. I started a blog, plantbasedcake.com. I invested in my website, which is hosted by Bluehost, a really good host. I've got another whole big blog post on how to set up a blog on my blog. Again, I'll link that down below. Yeah, you're going to have to fork out a little bit of money in order to set up a proper legit website or blog. That means you can have your own site name, like mine is www.plantbasedcake.com. Yours can be whatever it is that you want it to be about if you want to have a blog. And so yeah, I guess I'll just start talking about having a blog. You can make money online by having a blog, and I do. I make just a little bit. I have my blog, I share on there, and I share on my YouTube here as well. And I'm really happy to be connecting with you guys. This helps me a little bit as well with AdSense. So if you guys watch an ad, watch the ads and don't skip them, then I just make a little bit of money on that. And yeah, it's not going to be a lot of money, because it was with AdSense, it just was pretty much comes in cents, and it depends on how many minutes you guys watch, and it depends on, yeah, how many people click the ads. It's really interesting. You can't, however, just start like making a YouTube channel and then making money via your YouTube channel like that. You have to have had a certain amount of minutes watched. So you think it's like 17,000 minutes watched. First of all, then you can monetize your channel. And yeah, on my blog I have affiliate links for my, say, Amazon, so I will recommend some products, which I would always recommend only products that I use anyway, and then if someone clicks the link, I will make a little bit of money on that as well, and that is really handy. I haven't actually been posting a lot of blog posts because I've just been doing videos, and I've been really focusing on my yoga teaching and practicing and these things, so I've been a little bit slack. And yeah, that's that. I mean, your blog doesn't even have to be about travel. If you've got a really good niche or something you want to write about, then you can just totally make a whole blog about that. If you have a really particular niche, you're probably going to have more success in that topic and subject, because yeah, you've got a really good audience for that particular thing. So yeah, you can make some money doing YouTube videos like I do. You can make money doing a blog like I I do. Both of their things are really quite difficult to get into. I started sharing about veganism and minimalism, and these were really popular at the time, and I think they still are, travelers as well, but yeah, really quite hard to get into. You can't, each video, you know, takes about, depending on the video, it takes from probably 1 to 4 hours to edit, and then I've got to upload, and then you have certain upload criteria that you have to really do and work on if you want your channel to be a success. You can't just upload like that or not write anything, you know, then I've got to share on social media. It does take a little bit of work, so yeah, on my laptop, I really absolutely love it. The one thing I can't stress enough is that if you don't want to create content and you're not wanting to share things with the world, then this is not for you. Because you really have to love it and have a passion for creating content and like maybe editing videos and these things. I use Final Cut Pro to edit my videos. I did, however, used to use the free one, but then I definitely needed to invest in Final Cut Pro. It's amazing, but that is another investment that I did make. I think it's totally worth it, but it's up to you as an individual to make that decision. At the end of the day, it's all about the content, so you don't have to have the super fancy equipment to do these things. You just literally need your iPhone, and that's really it. The other way I make money online is by selling my t-shirts. It is also on my website, but you can check them out in the link down below as well. I sell them through Teespring, and that doesn't actually take anything to start up, as long as you have your designs. I mean, I paid someone to design the t-shirts that I wanted to, because I'm a really particular human being, but as long as you have the design, you can upload them, and you can even create your own designs on the website, and then you can start selling them and advertising them to the people around you. Especially again, if you've got a really good niche or a following, this is a really good way to make money online. There's literally so many ways you can make money online. Yeah, I won't go into it because these are just the things that I do. But you can like work for people online. If there's big companies that you don't really need to be at your desk or in one particular place, that's really good. There's websites like Upwork. There is, yeah, heaps of other freelance websites if you're really good at editing, or you're good at designing, you're a good graphic designer or a photographer and these types of things. There's a few other websites, I don't know, look into it, but yeah, that's a really good way too. Right now I'm also currently building a separate section of my website, like a membership section to teach yoga, so I'm going to have like monthly memberships, which is a really good thing as well. If you are really like a master in a craft or something you want to share with the world, you can create online courses, have a membership group and these things, and that's another way to have some passive income coming in as well, and that's really what you want, so you're not living off your savings that you saved for going traveling. Yeah, it does take a little bit of sacrifice, and it is a different way of traveling. Like, you're not just spending all your money on all the fun activities. You know, you want to be saving this money for as long as you can, so you can create and live the life that you desire. So moving into offline, I am a yoga teacher. I teach yoga, and that was another investment as well in myself and in my future. I have done a 200-hour Hatha teacher yoga training, and then I did a 300-hour Hatha teacher yoga training as well. Now I can travel and teach yoga, and this is a really good way to save money. There is a website called Yoga Trade, and that's not really the only one that I use, which allows me to find paid and non-paid, which means work exchange yoga teaching jobs around the world, or yeah, anything in the yoga community, like jobs that are available. It's a really cool website. I'll link it down below. Yeah, so I have worked places where I just get free accommodation and food for teaching yoga, and right now I am in Rishikesh teaching yoga, just dropping classes, so I get money from that daily. It is in rupees, Indian dollars, so Indian rupees, so it's not like a lot, but it is something, and that means that I am not living off my savings again. You know, what I make daily, I'm spending on food and accommodation, so yeah, that works out really well for me. And yoga, like, to be 100% honest with you, is just exactly what I want to do. Like, I would just love to teach yoga all day, every day. Yoga a couple of times a day, and make videos for you guys. And then I'm also running my retreats as well. I've just started running retreats, and then I've got my first one coming up in August, but I hope it's going to be an annual, or it's going to be more coming up if all goes well. Yeah, it's just these types of things. You can stay in hostels as well. Like, I've never done it before, but you can stay in hostels, and rather than teaching a yoga class in hostels for free accommodation, you can just literally help out. There's definitely lots of ways it's been done, and it's possible. I really can't stress enough of like how much you have to sacrifice if you are wanting to maybe travel long term, or yeah, do things a little bit differently than the 9 till 5. I lived in a caravan, which I fucking love anyway, but so I didn't pay rent, which I'm really lucky. But you know, I don't have any belongings. It makes it really easy for me to go from A to B and not have to pay rent and these things. That is not a sacrifice for me, but it might be for you. When I was home over summertime, I worked on a kiwi fruit farm for, yeah, just 2 months, I think, and it's not really what I would want to be doing at all. It was fun, I worked with really nice people, but gosh, is that what I wanted to be doing? But it's a very small sacrifice for 2 months of my life, you know, to save, to come back to India, to keep working and striving towards the life that I desire. And this is it, living in India, teaching yoga, doing some work online, and yeah, my goal is to be able to keep working online and keep teaching yoga in India and running retreats so that I don't have to keep going home and like stocking up on money, saving more money in order to come back again. It's been 2 years and I am slowly getting there, and I think it's really cool. I think it doesn't matter how long it takes, that's another thing. You just have to have patience. You just have to have patience, work hard work, dedication. Floyd Mayweather. I don't know how that just came into my head. That you do. Patience, hard work, dedication, and yeah, you have to do, what's the quote? You have to be willing to do what others aren't willing to do. And that's really cool. I think it really helps for me personally to find like pages on Instagram or YouTube and social media of people who are super inspiring, so I can continue to be inspired and work towards my goals. I have got a video about goal setting as well that I did like only a couple videos ago. I will link it down below. And yeah, it's also worth mentioning, it doesn't matter how different and crazy people might think you are. Literally, if this is the life that you want, if you want to be able to travel and have the freedom to do it whatever you like, then just go for it. There's literally no harm in failing. There's no harm in going for it. There's no harm in having to go home again and save and then leave again and then save. Once you're actually traveling, it doesn't cost heaps. Like, I'm in an Asian country, obviously I'm in India, and I have only traveled Southeast Asia really, or Bali, Indonesia. But at the end of the day, you're not paying rent while you're traveling and all these things. You are, if you're traveling wisely, not spending a lot of money. There's lots of groups on Facebook where you can actually find like-minded people to have these kind of conversations about. If you do want to have a chat about anything or you've got any ideas, then yeah, feel free to message me on Instagram at plantbasedkate is my handle on there. And I think that's really all I've got to say. I think that's how I've been making my money over the last couple of years. It hasn't always been easy. I've doubted myself many times. My whole life is an emotional roller coaster, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I know there's lots of other ways that you can make money online as well, or make money while you're traveling. Obviously, if you can find work that's paid work, it's a little bit harder in Southeast Asia and India obviously, but you can go to Europe and work. I'm sure there's such thing as working visas and these things. But yeah, this is just what I do. Or the other thing I used to do is sell these necklaces, which I sometimes do still. Yeah, there's just lots of things. If you could do a craft, or like make dreads or hair wraps, you can do these kind of things while traveling. It's just, you just have to do what you're able to do. And if it is something that you fucking love, and then that's even better. Okay, that is all from me. If you have any tips yourself or you work online, then I would love to hear how you, if you have a passive income or what you do, yeah, let me know down below. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here so you can follow my journey. I'll see you in the next video. Om Namah Shivaya. Bye.
True wealth is in your health, so take care of yourself, yes. I got these hands I put in the land, so I can have fresh fruit to eat. And I'm so grateful for these feet, telling me where I need to go. Come and leave with nothing, just the journey of the soul. Money ain't gonna be worth nothing no more.